Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. We continue reading the Srila Prabhupada Lilamrita. The editor of the local Theosophical Society, Sri Lakshmi Narayan Rajapale, was also present. Although he holds different philosophical opinions from Bhaktivedanta Prabhu, he is very sympathetic with this movement. In the assembly, there were many people worth mentioning. The inauguration and establishing of deities will be done soon. The assembly will request Rajapati Sri K.M. Munshi to perform the inauguration ceremony. Their center has been registered by the Society's Registration Act. Sri Bharati Bhavan is the name of the league's building, in which they have a lecture hall and a temple that resembles a palace. The assembly has many activities at the center, and there are also facilities for members to live there. Abhay felt confident that Bharat Bhavan would now be established and recognized as the home of the League of Devotees. He was happy to see that opening day was not merely his private affair, but an event celebrated by the most important citizens of the Jhansi. His past life was seeming further and further behind him each day, but one day, after he had been in Jhansi about 6 months, a telegram arrived, bringing a startling reminder of his past connection. His business in Allahabad had been vulgarized. His servants had stolen all his money and medicine and anything else of value. It had been a loss of 7,000 rupees. Abhay read the news, laughed, and uttered the Bhagavatam verse. यस्याहम् अनुगृणाति यस्याहम् अनुगृणामि हरिष्ये तत् धनं सनः सनय ततो धनं त्यजन्ति अस्या स्वजना दुःखिताम्. Prabhakar Mishra advised Abhay to go back to Allahabad to recover what he could. No, Abhay said, this is good for me. I was sad, but now one great attachment has come to an end, and my life is fully surrendered and decided to Sri Radha Madhava. Abhay's son Vrindavan soon arrived in Jhansi, requesting Abhay to come to Calcutta to revive the business. Abhay Charande and sons. As they sat together in Abhay's room at the Radha Memorial, Abhay explained that he could not go back. He requested Vrindavan to stay and assist him by doing typewriting, but Vrindavan returned to Calcutta. From his first meeting with Prabhakar, Abhay had urged the younger, educated man to take part in the League of Devotees as a full-time assistant. Although as lecturer and medical officer, Prabhakar had many duties at the university. He helped as much as he felt he could. He soon became Abhay's most active assistant. Abhay appointed him secretary to the league and after several months initiated him. Thus Abhay became Prabhakar's spiritual master and Prabhakar became Abhay's first disciple. As a preacher, Abhay was duty-bound to accept disciples, giving them the Hare Krishna mantra and the Parampara instruction as he had received them from his spiritual master, Prabhakar. However, not being a completely surrendered disciple, remained independent, more like an assistant than a disciple. As university principal, Sanskrit scholar, and medical doctor, he continued to pursue his own interest also. Srila Prabhupada, the League of Devotees, I was alone. There were some students, but they were not so active. I was doing everything. I wanted to organize with Prabhakar Mishra and others, but they were not interested to devotee their whole time. If you asked him to do full-time work that he had not do, but he was initiated. They were all learned scholars in Sanskrit medical men. Thus, when the Gaudiya Pratrika had reported the opening day ceremonies, it had referred to Prabhakar and honorable terms as Abhay's partner in the League of Devotees, although he was actually Srila Bhaktivedanta's initiated disciple. Bhaktivedanta Prabhu summoned the service of Honorable Acharya Srimad Prabhakar Mishra Shastri, Kavya, poetry, Vyakarana, grammar, Vedanta, philosophy, Tirtha, ISMSA to perform the sacrifice. He is the principal of a college in which the Vedas and Vedangas are taught and degrees are given. He is also assistant manager of the League of Devotees. According to the time and circumstance, Abhay was engaging this young man in devotional service. Abhay was interested not collecting disciples but in establishing the League of Devotees, and for that he needed assistance. Prabhakar Mishra, when I first met Swamiji, he said to me, "You are a Brahmana and a Prabhakar, and you are eating in a restaurant. You come with me. I will feed you myself, and I shall cook." So we could prepare prasadam and offering it to the Lord. We would take Bhagavad prasadam together. In this way, by his mercy, I got the chance to take prasadam. He also said to me, "You become Keshahin, shaven." So I went with shaven head to the college where I taught, and everyone laughed at me. When I told Swamiji the situation, he said, "Since you are a medical officer, you can grow out your hair." Abhay started Sankirtana movement in Jhansi at first.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, here this paragraph, when I took Diksha.
When I took Diksha, Swamiji gave me my name, Acharya Prabhakar. My original name was Prabhakar Mishra. So he said, "You don't write the Mishra, you are Acharya Prabhakar." He gave me the name and offered me a Tulsi Mala and put tilaka on my forehead and tied the Kanti Mala around my neck. He had registered the foundation of the League of Devotees, and he appointed me as a secretary for preaching throughout the world. We used to go to the village for Sankirtana and Bhagavad Gita Katha continuously. So yeah, so Prabhakar is Srila Prabhupada's first devotee. I think we can continue to chat. Namo